All right, just got done watching Marvel's Spider-Man 2017 Disney XD show, episode 10, Kraven's Amazing Hunt. So this one we're introduced to Kraven. This episode was god awful. It centers around Kraven. Okay, the episode opens where they're Miles Morales, who is now the Ultimate Spider-Man, or as they're calling him, Spider Kid, which is bad. Just call him Ultimate Spider-Man. Maybe they'll make it. Well, no, because they named the episode that, so that doesn't matter. So they're fighting Scorpion or the Lizard. I can't remember. Green one. It must be the Lizard. Uh, and he's a little bit big. He's sort of got the build of the Rhino, but with the Scorpion outfit. And they're doing a training sesh. Um, the continuity of this episode made very little sense, but I'll get to that at the end of the review because we have a big reveal. Makes sense considering we're at episode 10, or sort of reveal, but like very important element of dealing with superhero stories in general, but also specifically Spider-Man. But we'll get there. So yeah, this episode then very quickly they are attacked on with a bunch of cameras all around on Kraven's show, which is called might be just called Kraven's Amazing Hunt. Yeah, Kraven's Amazing Hunt, where he goes and he hunts people in the forest and all this stuff. It was actually Scorpion, not the Lizard. Sorry, I apologize. And Miles Morales is a huge fan of the show, and he's like, "Oh man, I guess I get to be on Miles Morales's or on my favorite TV show. Yeah, this is great." Um, and it's a bit high. It's about a high stress for what they were kind of going for with their training sesh here. Uh, yeah, so then they deal with that. The reason that he's the Kraven is targeting on his hunt show, targeting Peter Parker or Spider-Man and Spider Kid is because Norman Osborn hired him, and yeah, they deal with some stuff. They realize they're like, he's studied Spider-Man's patterns, but you're new. You're the Spider Kid, so he's not gonna be able to predict what you do. So let's go into the sewer. I guess that's not something I would do. It was dumb, but he had already set up traps in the sewer, and then all this bullshit happens. And okay, like this episode did not have any side stories. There was zero. There was like one scene with Norman Osborn in it and Vulture, and that was it. That was the gist of it. But yeah, the whole like reality TV thing like is super stupid. There's a couple of these like it's 2017 when this aired, like the reality show like meme or whatever, like being like, oh yeah, reality TV is the death of Western civilization or whatever, is a tried and true boring ass thing to say. It's not 2007. This is dumb. But I guess I would have had fun with this show when I was a kid. I was thinking that with this episode, it's just like, oh, woo, yeah, look at this, woo, yeah. Yeah, so stupid shit. Yeah, so there's all these scenes where Craven like turns to the camera in the reality show and he's like, "Oh, sponsored by this, sponsored by this. Welcome to Craven's Knowledge or whatever," where he gives facts. A cluster is a group of spiders or something like that. Oh yeah, I want to go back. So when they were gonna decide trying to figure out a way to be unpredictable, Miles Morales suggests that they go to a comedy club, which just seems so fucking weird. What a weird joke. I think it's maybe because they were talking about all their quips and stuff. I don't know. They're getting a little bit meta with the quips thing. I don't know. Seems strange. Um, yeah. I'm about to be interrupted here. That's fine. It's good, bro. Reviewing some Spider-Man. You know how it is. You know how it is. Uh, yeah, this episode sucked. This episode sucked, bro. Okay, no, I'm gonna talk to you about this. So like a big thing in superheroes, right? I'm gonna skip to the end of this episode. Norman Osborn hired Kraven. Kraven's like, yo, I'm gonna actually kill Spider-Man. Norman Osborn's not down with that, so he stops the whole thing. They all escape because fucking apparently Miles Morales' character can go invisible, which was just not introduced. Basically, he's just when he gets scared, he goes invisible. That seems crazy. Spiders can't go fucking invisible. Why make him a spider? Stupid shit. All right, Vinny, what are you doing? All right, whatever. So at the end of this episode, they finished their training sesh. Kraven's been defeated. They escape the bad guy. Vulture shows up. The invisible powers all save the day. All great and all good. And apparently, throughout this entire episode, Peter Parker and Miles Morales knew that they were one another, and they're keeping each other's secret identity secret. And it's like, oh, you didn't get. There was no big reveal. It was just like at the end of the episode. It's like, oh yeah, they knew this whole time, and they go to school together, and there's no shock and awe, there's no nothing. It's just like, boom, this is it. They know. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's bullshit. That's not how you do fucking superhero identity shit. Dude, like, they just toss in, the first time Peter Parker tells anybody he's Spider-Man and shit, it's just thrown in at the end of the episode. And he's like, oh yeah, other Spider-Man guy. We actually went to high school together. But they already knew.
Now, like, how similar is this to the Sam Raimi films?
Oh, not at all.
Not at all?
No. This is little baby shit.
But it's more in tune with the comics.
No, not really either. It seems like it's like a mix. It's in tune with the MCU. That's the big thing that I'm stressing. This is like it's very clearly like, oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe is pretty successful. We're gonna do it in that tone. Yeah. So the sort of like campy, heavy continuity. This is a segment I've been doing on my Spider-Man show. So what am I cooking for breakfast here, guys?
Your room for
Your jacket? Which jacket?
I have like a rain jacket.
All right. If I have any rain jacket, you can wear it. Can't find one. I cooked up. I got some cream of mushroom soup, garlic stems, onions. Cooked in some Sapporo Ichiban brand ramen. I threw in a tiny bit of chicken broth, just to keep it salty, which may have been a bit too extra. Also, hard-boiled 3 eggs. I've only ever hard-boiled eggs a couple times before. Generally not my thing, but I was feeling like I needed some protein. If I'm going to start my day with something so salty and high in MSG. This is what I'm cooking for breakfast. I'm on my 3rd cup of coffee. I plan on drinking even more. It's that kind of day. Staying hydrated as well. I recommend that you do so. Another thing I was going to talk about is that I hate this fucking show. It's for kids. Like, it's so for kids. But also, they reference this show came on fucking 2017. There was a joke about DVRs. There's a joke about DVRs. You know what a DVR is, Vinny?
Like digital video
recorder, yeah. Like a TiVo. Like a TiVo.
That's old school.
That's old school already. Like that's old school already. Like it's like, I took you off my Netflix queue is the joke. Not I took you off my DVR. Like fuck that, man.
Like
that wouldn't age well. Like or just I deleted you off my hard drive. That would age fine. Yeah. But like the DVR bit is just dumb. I guess that's a little one for mom and dad or something, right? It's a little joke for mom and dad. In Marvel Spider-Man 2017. So I'm thinking about, once I finish this series, I'm thinking about doing all major Spider-Man arcs. There's like 17 or 18 of them. The first one's in like the 60s, goes all the way up to now. They do one every like 2 or 3 years, it seems like the big event arcs. They seem pretty readable. They seem like they've inspired a lot of Spider-Man media since then, so I'm thinking about doing that. If anyone has any of those comics that I could borrow, feel free to email me at jpmeldrum@gmail.com. Hey, thanks for watching.